Namaste students, I am Dr. Aziz Mohammad Khan from Department of Food and Biotechnology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to discuss about the topic cellular immunity. The topic belongs to the immunotechnology subject from the BTech ABT 12th trimester and BTech MTech ABT 12th trimester. So in the previous video we discussed about the topic first line of defense system, second line of defense system and third line of defense system. Today our topic is cellular immunity, which is the related to second line of defense system. So, what is the cell-mediated immunity? Cell-mediated immunity is the type of immunity in which cells of immune systems are involved in protection, in providing protection ag- against some pathogens, against some foreign agents. Okay, and these specialized cells are called as lymphocytes, okay, such as T lymphocytes. These are T lymphocytes. So in the process of cellular immunity, what happens in cellular immunity? Some cells present the antigen, capture the antigen, and degrade these antigens into small particles, and these cells are known as the antigen presenting cells. And the second one cells, which are known as the lymphocytes, are involved in helping some other cells for degradation and killing of the antigens. And some cells may cause the phagocytosis. Phagocytosis is the engulfment of the antigen, and the antigen is engulfed by some cells. And antigen presenting cells are such kind of these cells which cause a phagocytosis process. So the cells which are involved in a cellular immunity are T lymphocytes, macrophages, and natural killer cells. The first one is T lymphocytes. What are T lymphocytes? T lymphocytes are cells which have important role in providing defense to the cells. Okay, they are of two types: T helper cells and cytotoxic cells. Some of these cells may convert into the memory cells. They can have some memory for same antigen. Okay. The second one is macrophages. The macrophages are the cells which capture the antigen. They may be phagocytosis cells. As we discussed in the last slide, these are the antigen presenting cells which phagocytose. Phagocytosis means they are engulfing the antigens. And the third one is natural killer cells, which are similar to cytotoxic T lymphocytes and provide protection against these pathogens. They kill the antigen directly without taking help to other cells. They directly kill the antigens. Okay, so Mac's first role is presented by these macrophages, which are antigen presenting cells. Okay, the after this macrophages, T lymphocytes take part in cellular immunity, and similarly natural killer cells can also take part after macrophages in cellular immunity. So what happens in cell mediated immunity? The first thing is antigen presentation and processing. So this is the diagram which present the major histocompatibility complex diagram, which have important role in identification of some non-self and antigens which are foreign to human body. So this major histocompatibility complex, which are of two types, major histocompatibility class 1 and class 2, identify which are self, which are non-self, which cells are self, which cells are non-self, and it differentiate between self and non-self. So the antigen processing starts with the antigen presenting cells. This is antigen presenting cell. When a microbe comes in human body, these antigen presenting cell engulf it. Okay, this it is engulfing here, and after engulfment, it creates some phagolysosome complex. Okay, and due to this phagolysosome complex, this antigen is converted into small peptides. These are small peptides. These small peptides are then further presented by major histocompatibility. This major histocompatibility complex has receptor. Okay, these are the receptors we have. These are some receptors. Okay, these are receptors which can bind to T cells. Okay, this this is the T cells, and this is antigen presenting. Antigen presenting cell has some receptor for major histocompatibility complex, and with the action of this major histocompatibility complex, this antigen presenting cell present this antigen to T cells. Okay, after this process, this T cell gets activated, and antigen presenting cells secrete some cytokines, and these after secretion of these cytokines, T cell again activated and secrete some cytokines which are bind onto T cells. Okay, and when these cytokines bind on the receptor of T cell proliferate and become divided and can differentiate into other cell types such as T helper cells and cytotoxic cells. And some cells can convert it into memory cells. So this is the T helper cells and this is the T cytotoxic cells. Here there are two types of cells, T helper cells and T cytotoxic cells. In T helper cells, major histocompatibility complex 2 take parts, but in the cytotoxic uh, T cells, class 1 MHC molecules take parts. Okay, so how does this cell activation happen? These helper cells, after binding to major histocompatibility complex 2 to T helper cells, T helper cells some secrete some cytokines which are interleukin 2, and these interleukin 2s uh, can activate a T helper cells. After activation, these T cells can get activated. So the first thing is that T helper cells expresses. This is the first step. T cell release some interleukin 2, have some receptors for interleukin 2 receptors, and secrete in receptors for interleukin 2. Then these interleukin 2 bind to same T helper cells. Okay. After this one, antigen presenting cells release interleukin 1, which bind to in T helper cells and antigen presenting cells. After this releasing of interleukin 1, the T cells get into the activation modes. Okay, they come in the activation mode, and after this activation mode, the mature T cells proliferate. Okay, they proliferate, and after proliferation, they go to differentiation mode. They differentiate into effector T cells. Okay, and some of them T cells. Some of the T cells can also differentiate into memory cells which have memory for the same antigen when the same antigen arrives into human body. Okay. Similarly, these cytokines can also activate at macrophages, natural killer cells, and B cells. Okay, these cytokines, which are released from the T helper cells, have important role in activation of macrophages, natural killer cells, and B cells. What does this line indicate? This line indicates that T cells have central role in the activation of macrophages, natural killer cells, and B cells. So now activation of cytotoxic cells. How the cytotoxic cells are activated? Cytotoxic cells have receptor which is known as the CD8 receptor. Similarly, as the process in the last T helper cells, in similar way, some antigen presenting cell secrete some cytokines which is an interleukin 1, and this interleukin 1 activate both antigen presenting cell and T helpers T cytotoxic cells. Similarly, cytotoxic cells release some cytokines which activated the cytotoxic T cells and resulting in the proliferation of these cytotoxic cells. After proliferation, these cytotoxic cells differentiate into effector cytotoxic cells and this one effector cytotoxic cells, okay, which are the clones of the proliferated cells, okay. And these effector cytotoxic cells may also convert into some memory cells. And what does they do? These effector cytotoxic cells kills the target cells, okay. All the cells which have nucleus can be killed by cytotoxic cells. And what does they actually kill? They actually kill the cells which are infected from virus, and they kill the cells which are cancer cells, or they kill the cells which are graft cells. So they not only have important role in the antigen processing, but they also have important role in protection against some tumor cells, okay. They save us from the cancer. Next process is the activation of macrophage cell. The activated T helper cells secrete some cytokines which are known as the interferon gamma, which activate macrophages and increase their ability to kill ingested intracellular pathogens. So the process of activation of natural killer cells, macrophages, cytotoxic cells, T helper cells is similar, and they are stimulated by the release of some cytokines. Okay, they are dependent on the release of some specific proteins which are known as the cytokines. When these cytokines are bound into these cells, such as macrophages, natural killer cells, cytotoxic cells, okay, and T helper cells, then these cells can get activated because these cytokines are the, the molecules which are secreted from the cells which contain some signals, and these signals results in the activation of these cells, okay. So some lines for the cytokines. These cytokines are play important role in the cellular immunity and hemolytic immunity. They attract monocytes, macrophages, and lymphocytes. They activated macrophages to kill cellular microbes. They activated the cytotoxic cells for killing of some virus infected cells, tumor cells, and the cells which are involved in the grafting. They kill all the cells which are non cells. Okay, the cytotoxic cells also kill natural killer cells. Also activated these cytotoxic cells can activate natural killer cells. Okay, they are not so much. There is no so much difference between the cytotoxic cells and natural killer cells. These cytotoxic cells can activate the natural killer cells, and T helper cells can also stimulate the proliferation and differentiation of B cells, which results in the development of antibodies. So this is the major uh, role of cellular immunity, not only activated not only activated the cells of immune system, that is cellular immunity, but they also triggers the humoral immunity. Okay, so in the upcoming lecture we are going to discuss about the topic humoral immunity.